Shock. Sussexes having a huge fight as Meg forces Harry to kiss her on the ice. Stay away from me. Harry and Meghan arrived in Canada on February 14th for the two-year Invictus Games event. The Olympics will take place in Vancouver and Whistler from February 8th to February 16th of next year. Although the Invictus Games are Harry's big solo project, one expert said that the prince did not beam with pride during the trip like Meghan, but instead looked confused, appearing to walk ahead of Harry or stride forward when they walked together. Harry's smile looked a little less confident than his wife's, only really turning into a corresponding smile of genuine happiness only when he started participating in sports activities. He still looks like a slightly troubled on-camera performer, walking with his head down and one hand in his jeans pocket, while Meghan shows off confidently in the spotlight. Fans of Harry and Meghan think that this is true love, but yesterday there was a scene captured by cameras at the Invictus Games that showed Prince Harry raging at Meghan, removing his hands from me as she repeatedly controlled him, at one point hugging him, grabbing his arm with both gloved hands. When you think about things, they'll never get worse. Harry huffed, wary of this. Meghan then raised her hand to attack Harry, but the camera stopped there. The incident happened as they walked into the field on the third and final day of the Invictus Games, a celebration in Canada of 2 years of joining the Canadian Armed Forces, veteran families, and Invictus alumni at Hillcrest Community Center in Vancouver. According to the clip, she asked him to return to the hotel while the matches were taking place, and then she got angry. Reminds me of when she was on the balcony and he told her to go too. Remember when he pressed her a second time, turned around, and her head hesitated for a bit before she turned it completely forward. Meghan lives her life in front of the camera, constantly telling Harry what to do, where to stand. She also knows how to push the buttons to get him to react. She makes him appear unnecessarily angry on camera while acting worried about him being angry. She sure looked angry, but she was a feminist and wasn't used to men talking her the way that he did. Harry was visibly irritated during the GMA interview. He doesn't return a stroke of the cheek or even look at her during Michael's song for Harry. He stopped loving her in his life. Both show signs that he really doesn't like the person, and he's sick of them in most public appearances, says one expert. They play nice in front of the camera, but there is always a time when the mask slips. There are some serious problems in that marriage on both sides. They both need to practice their public faces and stop stealing camera attention from more important people like wounded warriors. Harry needs to get away from Meghan immediately.